Hello, everyone. I think I introduced the date. It's Saturday, June 20th, 2020. So, I'm covered with another night in a hotel. I don't feel comfortable. This is a hotel that has the quality of a motel, but it's overpriced. But some people say it's because of the location is the reason why it costs so much. So, they have like dirty comforters, like dirty covers, blankets and stuff. Like, how do housekeepers who work every day or just about every day, how do they get away with that? When I was working at the Grand Canyon, we didn't get away with that, But anyway, this video, even though it's like the more I try to get help, the more I ask for help, the more I get ignored. Excuse me. I get SSI and Social Security. I get $803 a month, but because of my situation and because of the pandemic also, and my situation is why I'm struggling even harder. I tried what I could to get back on my feet. Roommates don't help because perping, So, so many people say that targeted individuals need to stick together, but I can tell you why everybody doesn't get along. Because of different beliefs. Like some of them promote the Black Hebrew Israelites, or if not that, then they promote the occult or New Age, and I guess differences in spiritual beliefs or whatever. That's why this is a spiritual war, and so many New Agers and occultists claim to be woke to the truth, but hey, y'all are under deception also. And so, and also, if some people are Christian and targeted, you might be a real targeted individual, but a lot of times you'll be a fake Christian. There are some people who are sincere and really trying to do right, trying to love their neighbor, trying to, fight against oppression and hate and whatever. But some people are just, have elitist mentality and are narcissistic, So, it's like, in my situation, it's like when I tell people what I'm going through, I'm like, I would tell you, but y'all don't understand. People be like, so what? We all got problems. But I'm like, no, but you don't understand. Like, so what? I got problems just like you do. You ain't special or whatever, So, I never said I was special. But, I'll say my situation is unusual. Show of hands of a targeted individual who has hypersensitive ears. That loud noises and sounds hurt your ears. So, if y'all not going through that, y'all might have a different torture that y'all go through. I've been having this problem since close to my senior year in high school with the hypersensitive ears. But some people are going through way worse than me. And I just feel bad. Some people tell me I'm going through way worse than them. But when they tell me that story, I'm like, no, it's you who's going through worse. But some people can handle certain situations better than others, Y'all know when former foster child, abused in foster care, put in a cult, experimented on with psychiatric medications, forced to see a psychiatrist and take medicine, I'm now homeless, been homeless, against my will. Who the hell is 36 years old and forced to be bossed around and controlled and treated like you don't know any better by 14-year-olds or by 17-year-olds who got more freedom than you? You know, I'm always feeling like, always being made to feel like everything I do or say is something wrong with that, or it's not good enough, or it's not right enough, you know, by everybody, pretty much. It's like people always telling me I'm highly intelligent. Well, if I'm highly intelligent, well, why every decision I make is not right enough, or doesn't make sense, or, oh, you'll hurt yourself, you know? Excuse me for this excess mucus in my throat. So, I believe that if I was still in Pensacola, you know, I wouldn't be needing this drastic help right now, you know, and then with the pandemic going on, and then Alex doing what he did, you know. So now he acts like he wants to try to make a truce with me, something I never thought he would do. You know, if you hate Jesus so much, how come your friend Diamond, who you ride in the car with, how come you ride in the car with Diamond? He said that you go to YMCA and that you would go to his church. Y'all supposedly go to church together, but you hate Jesus. So, I'm a loner, do best to perform by myself. I function best alone by myself, not with people. But every time I try to reach out for help, you know, a lot of people ignore me since childhood. You know, like as if I'm not worthy. I'm never worthy enough or important enough. Never ever. I'm always last priority since foster care abuse. You know. So, but somebody who really is a fraud or a scam, everybody else give them the most assistance and most attention and or whatever, and the most help that they really don't need, you know. But me being so just hypersensitive to the noise, I had 2 strokes when I was 5. I'm legitimately disabled, even though I can walk. But the sleep deprivation, I mean, I'm surprised last night I was able to get some sleep. Not the full 8 hours, but I was able to get at least 5, you know. So, but I'm still feeling that deprived feeling. Still feeling kind of pressure on my chest. My mind is still not clear. I feel like a zombie. So, I mean, the fact that I have to, you know, so many people, talking to individuals say that they had to move 6 times, or they had to move 4 times. They had to move several times. It seems like they don't want us to stay in one place, you know. So, I mean, they said, I heard about, you know, if you get a vehicle, they tamper with your vehicle. Well, hell, that happened to me in 2005 with my Hyundai Elantra. I just got the car, and before Katrina, the tires slashed on my car. You know, so, and I had the car for like a couple of months. Everybody trying to control my resources and my assets, and now I have little to nothing. You know, why would a homeless person, if you get SSI and Social Security, why so many of us on the streets? Why so many homeless, disabled veterans? If they get over $3,000 a month, if they get over $3,000 a month, why are they still on the streets? You know, and I wonder, how is it so easy for somebody who seemingly doesn't have a job, or, you know, if they seemingly don't have a job, or they have a minimum wage job, part-time, and they have a car and their own apartment. I don't understand how they making it, how they get it. I've heard of people who get SSI and Social Security and they have a place to live and a car. But how come I can't even afford to rent a car? If I rent a car, even a $30 car for one day, and then due to insurance and fees and stuff like that, I turn the car back into something like a $30 tiny little small car rented for one day. I turn that back into enterprise, or even get that $19.99 deal, and then I end up financially struggling for the rest of the month. When I had my Section 8 housing, I didn't know what I was going through. I didn't know I was targeted. I didn't know I was gang stalked. And the vibrating torture plus the noise harassment, the neighbors threatening me, and everything like that is how I ended up homeless on the streets. So it's like, that was before I found out for sure that I was targeted. How come it's okay for everybody else to say they need a vehicle, but if I say I need help, if I say I need a vehicle, I'm being, the narcissistic, holier than thou, self-righteous, fake hypocrites try to bully, harass, and lecture me about being covetous, or they'll remind me of the be content with what you have and stuff like that, while they sitting there driving Bentleys and Porsches and shit. But you tell me I'm covetous? You had to have coveted that Bentley, that Porsche, that Ferrari. You had to have wanted it before you got it. And then their defense is, I worked hard for what I got. What? Work hard for Satan with your Masonic rituals? Pretending to be a Christian? So, I feel like, what's like, due to my disability and stuff, my sleep deprivation, it seems like it's impossible for me to get that corrected. Maybe it might be some possibility for me to start to be able to sleep normal and be more functional. But detoxing and eating healthier does help, but I don't be having enough money for that, And I don't want to sell out. I'm just trying to survive. But then, if a person is suicidal, you have a problem with that too. But I'm not trying to go that route because I'm trying to not go to hell. Trying to serve Jesus now that I know the truth. Even though I slip up a big baby a lot, and not being able to fellowship with other Christians and feeling so alone is why my spiritual growth is stunted. So, it's like I need a car in order to be able to help me get my own job, if it's deliveries or something, and maybe I can sleep in my car and live in my car. Some people say that, suggest that I get somebody donate, somebody can donate me an RV, a RV or a van to live in. And, I feel like I need something, and I have a whole bachelor's degree, college degree, so I know that I need a solution other than switching back and forth between sleeping on the streets and getting risked for being arrested or being harassed by the police, or staying in a hotel or motel. I don't know if a vehicle and a little financial assistance would help. I checked the girl up front. She told me that a week to stay here is with tax included. It's like $50 a night plus tax and everything included, no deposit. And she said total of $399. So that's like $400 a week. But I can get my place. I can get me a place for, I don't know, they lied and said that Mobile, Alabama is cheaper than Pensacola. I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it. The downtown restaurants are they're like twice the prices of Pensacola, So, and it's stuff I really don't like, But anyway, I need a vehicle. I need financial assistance with somebody pulling things together for me to get like a mobile home, or some people say that due to hurricanes and stuff that mobile home should be out of the question. But people have told me that I need to not live in apartments, that I need like a single house to live in. That way I won't have to worry about neighbor noise. That it's better for me to have a single house to live in. And due to my hypersensitivity and stuff, and like I'm so sorry, I'm having a hard time trying to articulate what I really need, you know. I need, you know, it seems like I know the person will try to destroy anything good you have, or it's like I need a job and I want a job, but with my disability, I can't work in places where I can't, not allowed to have my earphones. So I need something, a job or something that I can do by myself, where I can work by myself and be able to concentrate and focus. I need my own. I wish I could have my own business to run. If I have a place where I can concentrate and focus, I can get in the Word of God more. I can pray more. I won't be sleep deprived. I can get my books written and published. I can work on that. I wish I had my own business. I wish somebody could help me with my own business to run. And, you know, but it's very fucked up to be like everybody ignoring you with everything. Excuse me. I heard that it's like targeted individuals are treated like MK Ultra slaves, that you're not allowed to be in control, or you're not allowed to run anything. You're not allowed to own anything. And, you know, it seems like everybody gonna leave me to either be at risk for going to jail, or leave me to be at risk for going to the mental institution. I have no support system, no family, no friends, really nothing. Excuse me. And if any so-called friend who comes into my life end up to be a narcissistic, control freak, fake friend, whether they say they Christian, love the Lord or not, you know. So I'm just really needing help. I just need that little push. I'm not trying to get everybody to do everything for me, but I just need a little push so that I can go on my merry way to be independent and finish off by myself. I'm not trying to get everybody to just pamper me and pay for my whole life or anything like that. I just need extra assistance to get out of this hole that I'm in. And then, you know, I always have to hear about how I did this to myself. No, the gang stalking perps did this. Narcissistic abusers did this to me. So, whatever, please spread the word. I'm begging for somebody to help me out, please. And stop ignoring me. You know, churches won't even help me. And they try to block me from asking for help and trying to criminalize me for it. Y'all know how they have us blacklisted. No landlord wants to rent to you. No employer wants to hire you. No man wants me. I have to hear that all my life. No man wants to marry me. You wonder why you ain't got no friends. So, thanks for the few people who did help me out, and the past, present, and future who are trying to help me out. For the few little people. But thanks so much again, and God bless y'all, and bye-bye.